the beginning?
It started with me and Frederick. I got like a demo of the music program Cubase on my computer, and me and Frederick started to record on that. It was only a demo version, so you couldn't save it and then come back to the project and work on it again. So you had to finish the song when you started it, which made it kind of like a very immediate sound, I think. And we used to just use the instruments that we had available, and that was basically Casio keyboards that we borrowed from friends. And we never gave them back, so we still have them. That's why we tour so much, because the people that own them are following us. So we have to keep going.
It's a pretty democratic writing process as far as the music goes. We have our own studio home in Bergen, and we spend a lot of time there in different constellations within the band. Like, there's always one or two guys in the studio working on the song, and Kjetil here writes most of the lyrics, and the lyrics usually is the last, or the vocals are the last thing to get added to the song usually. So like we started off as an instrumental band, and then after a couple of years we started gradually doing vocals. So we usually jam and figure out the music first, and then the lyrics and the vocals are added.
We did a project with James Ewell, who's on our label Moshi Moshi, where we translated one of his songs into Norwegian and vice versa, which is included on our Top Standing album. And apart from that, it's mostly been like versions we've done of other people's songs that we really admire.
And we had Of Montreal. They were touring in Norway when we were finishing our latest album, and they took some days off to hang out with us in the studio and did some contributions for the album, which was really good. Kevin and Brian and Kishibashi mostly. That was really fun. So we'd love to do some more stuff with Of Montreal, and also we've been talking about doing some stuff with Hot Chip and Jimmy Tenor. Yeah, there's a lot of musicians that we admire that we are privileged to know and might be working with.
Actually,
that was pretty much the stupidest name we could think of.
Yeah, and then later it felt very natural. I mean, I really like the name, and we use Casio keyboards. So it was a lucky coincidence. A lot of people ask if the Casio Corporation have contacted us about the name, and the truth is, the answer to that question is yes, they have. We did in March this year, 2011, we did a show for Casio Mexico, the watches part of it, and we played in Mexico City. And we also talked to representatives from Casio UK and Casio in Sweden and Norway, and the feedback has in general been that they like what we're doing. So
we've always we've always thought that it's gonna catch up to us sometime. Like either they're gonna sue us or they're gonna be really into it. Well, our latest album, Åbenbaringen over oss kommen, which means translated it means something like the revelation over the hillside. It's loosely based, or there's a loose theme in the record about this character that we invented called Dr. Tarzan Monsoon. He was like a early 1900s explorer flying his shabby aeroplane over the hillside and discovering this hidden rainforest. And there's a lot of different animals and characters in that rainforest. Yeah.
We've done, ever since we started playing live in 2004, we've done a lot of different visual projects. Together with our main collaborator has been Digital Teater, which they've done live shadow puppets and life-size puppets and video animations, and we've done projects in like a stage concert setting. We've done workshops and sound installations with them or just with us. So all along during our career, we've always experimented with the possibilities of how we can present the music that is on the record, and also experimented with how we can visualize it in a way. So we've tried to kind of expand the possibilities of the pop music that we make in the studio, and trying to kind of bring that into different settings. The last thing we did was a dance performance that we performed at 3 festivals in Norway last year, and we also done a lot of projects in kindergartens, amongst other things, creating an opening ceremony for the Olympic Games in Vancouver, in a kindergarten in Bergen, with the music and also the visuals for the opening ceremony. Yeah. So we're always on the lookout for new visual projects.
We also did this. My favorite project was probably when we did in Paris. We had this play yard. What's it called? Play yard?
Playground.
Playground. Yeah. And we turned it into kind of an instrument. We've put microphones on everything, and we had like a trampoline as the bass drum, and so we had all the French kids playing in the playground, and we were there making music out of their sounds. That was really fun.
There's a lot of video and audio and information about the projects, the visual projects we've done at casiokids.com/performance. Read more about it.
It's all a performance.
Life is a performance.
Oh yeah. Hello there, people. We are Casio Kids. You're watching Baeblemusic, Baeblemusic.com.